I think I will actually turn my mic down later. Okay, see if I can just delete that, because that would be lovely. It is not letting me delete. Okay, all the same, let's go ahead and try this. Okay. So this is 720 standard. Yeah, it looks a lot more stable. Kind of gritty, but I guess it'll do. Alright, let's go to the live chat. Not like there's anyone there, but let's see. Come on. There we go. Alright. Get to the actual remap that I wanted to. Okay, we're gonna start with support, because that is mostly what I play. Gonna start with Baptiste. Ooh, turn that down a little bit on my end. There we go. Okay. So before I do anything too crazy, because yeah, he's got a marker on him, I'll go ahead and I will do a master reset on, I guess actually on everyone. That is this button. Yes. Okay. So I'd already done a master reset on everyone, but I was playing this game with mostly Baptiste, and I just can't do it without toggle crouch, like at all. I actually also really like mapping jump to L2 for Baptiste. Well, actually for a lot of heroes, but for Baptiste specifically. But I want to get communication. Wait, did I just use... I gotta just use left. Yeah. So up is free. I'll go ahead and I'll put emotes on up. Okay, I don't really care about those yet. Because I actually use, at the moment, very recently started using, I think the down on the D-pad for Lifeweaver. I guess they're gonna patch him like really fast. I'll go back over to Baptiste. They're gonna patch him really soon, because the weapon swap is irksome to many. Wait, is it? Did it end up? Wait, toggle crouch is default? Oh, that's so weird. Okay. So let's go ahead and put hold crouch as the default, but switch back to Baptiste. Because I actually do like hold crouch for most people, except for Baptiste, ironically. Ooh, nope, that's wrong. Well, I guess I'm going to be redoing this too. So I'm going to go ahead and just demo this real quick. So the reason that I like this is because it's a lot easier to jump and aim and like switch targets and stuff with L2 as your jump. Oh right, I just took that off, so I'm gonna have to, in order to shoot some of his secondary fire. I put secondary fire on R1 for Baptiste, because you can't shoot them both at the same time. That's what happens if you hold down both triggers, which is alright, I guess. But I prefer to have the autonomy for when that happens. But you can't fire them both truly simultaneously anyway, and so like jumping over isn't like a big deal for me. And for his aiming for the healing grenades, you have to kind of set that up anyway, and so the gap of time isn't like a big deal. But for the toggle crouch, I like it because you just hit it and it's ready. Particularly if you're doing like the jackrabbit, like jumping around everywhere. So like, let's say you just want to get those two guys. Oh, I'm gonna heal these guys up real quick. So if you want to shoot those two guys, but then you want to get like right back up to high ground again, you just throw it out midair, and it's like the second that you hit the ground, it starts charging. So like, I guess I should. So I'm hitting circle midair, and then it starts, and I don't have to worry about it. I can just start shooting, and then I catch wise. I can just jump right back up, do the whole thing again, hit circle, jump back up, and I can be worrying about my gonna die. I can be worrying about my teammates instead of worrying about holding circle. Yeah, that's why I like it on pretty much just him. I think there might be like one other person, but yeah, let's see what else. Gotta map the rest of his abilities. I don't know. That's probably what used to be on R1, which I think is lamp. And I like lamp on R3. Yeah. Or no, not lamp on R3. I like, not that. I like quick melee on X for him. I like, go ahead and cancel that out. I think that's what I like. Yeah, I like his burst heal on that instead, because you don't have to take your finger off of anything, and you can still be simultaneously healing people up and shooting, doing your bounce house. Right when you get in range, just pop it and keep going. But yeah, just the ability to simultaneously be popping your grenades. Oh, of course it's got like a cooldown and it's not ready to go like a cool person because I didn't time it. But anyway, being able to simultaneously heal people and then also pop it, just like holding down the grenade button and spammy spam. Let's see, what else do we need? I think we need to, whoops, that is way too much. 65 and 60, I think is what I have going right now. And interact on L3 I think is okay. Don't need a... Why does he have a next weapon? That's funny. I think it's just a default mapping. Reload, quick melee, secondary fire, primary fire, interact, and I think I want lamp on L1. I think we got all of our main buttons occupied. Lamp, burst, reload, golden. Alright, and Baptiste is done. And then, I think Brigitte was alright. I still do like having L2 as jump. But I think I jumped too much as Brigitte anyway. So, I'm gonna go ahead and leave her as is. I might come back later, on a later date, and do her remap. But let's go ahead and pick our next. Lucio's next easiest for me. Let's go ahead and throw jump as L2 because I can't. I can't do, because it take unless you claw hand it, which I guess is what you're supposed to do, question mark. You can't really like look around while he's on a wall a ton. I was a Lucio main in Overwatch 1 for like a while. Okay, yeah. So we got him. So let's go ahead and put that to L2. And then he can have, yeah, he has a hold crouch. Secondary fire, I think it's more useful for him to have his boop, which is that skill, on R3. Because that's like more like his melee to me than his actual melee. He's one. I go ahead and I throw his melee on X as well, like Baptiste, Primer, and then I think I switch L1 and R1 because, yeah, it's another one of those things. So like when you swap jump and wall ride, because like wall ride is just holding jump essentially. To L2, making that jump with your finger up to L1 detaches you from the wall a lot of the time, and like if you're on a long enough wall it's okay, but if you're on a lip like that it's gonna drop you when you have to let go of that button first to switch. So I'm gonna go ahead and do, oops, wrong button. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Put that at R1, put that at L1, and I think everything that needs to be mapped is mapped. Okay, so for cranking, okay, let's see. Speed, jump, oops. Pump up. I'm not doing very coherent things right now, I realize this. Anyway. Let's go ahead and pick our next hero. Oh, son of a, ugh. See, I do this a lot, actually, which is why I'm doing this remap in the first place. I accidentally just mapped Lucio onto all heroes, so we're gonna restart. I really apologize to anyone that's watching this at a later date. So let's go ahead and switch back to Baptiste really quick. I've gotten to like the last hero doing this before and realized that I screwed up. Sorry, one sec, I got a text message. Oh, it's my wife, one sec. Are there any souvenirs you would like from Big City? No. Don't think so. Alright. I said, if there's anything you want me to open, if I can spell things, me to open, or to go on our wall, go for it. Okay. I realize I'm not actually doing much of the thing, but no one is also watching, so this is like not a big deal. This is very low stakes. Yeah, okay, cool. I was about to do the same thing again. Alright, let's put everyone back up to 60, 65. Good lord. I really wish that you could just reset all of the unmapped people, I guess is the best way to put that. Like all of the non-special bindings. Let's see. Okay. Without having to go and reset them all individually. Okay. I think I went down to communication. I want that as up. I want the other thing as left. I think emotes are on left. Or actually, I'm going to put emotes... that is better. I'm going to put emotes on right. No, left. Left is good. And then I'll put threats on right. Voice lines, menu. I don't really care about voice lines right now. And I'll put that on left. Okay. Cool. I always back out. It's a mistake. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to Baptiste. Get him remapped. General. Put him on tug. He's on tug. L2 for jump. Secondary fire R1. I think that used to be lamp, so put that on L1. Put that on. And quick melee on X. He doesn't need a next weapon. Let's test this out really quick. Jump, burst, heal, lamp, secondary fire, primary fire, reload, and... Yep, she good. Alright. Lucio, Lucio, Lucio! Alright. We're gonna switch over to Lucio in the menu first. And then, let's see, let's go with, put him back, him on jump, put crouch, no, not that, crouch, and quick melee on that, ability, let's see, where is my hairbrush, quick melee as, oh, that's secondary fire, I want that on R3, and then these two are reversed. Let's see where that got us. Alright, we got jump, boop on R1, switch, sorry, boop on R3, switch on R1, so we can wall ride with L2 without falling off the wall when we switch. Pump up the volume on L1. Dope. Let's see, Kiriko. So she's another one. It's kind of weird to have, not as weird as Lucio, admittedly. But I do like, okay, Kiriko. I do like having her with a jump L2, because you do get value out of jumping with her. Switch, mother. I started doing it again. Secondary fire L2. Okay, I will go ahead and I will leave Crouch's hold on. I accidentally went to all heroes again, because I do that a lot. Okay, it's fine, Kiriko. At least I did it early enough. Kiriko 60-65, swift step sensitivity, that's pretty good. Okay, jump L2. Secondary fire R1. I think that used to be Suzu, so that makes... Actually, let's see which one's unbound. No, that's like the... It's not Misty Step, but... Oh yeah, that was Suzu. Okay. So let's go ahead and put Suzu on... R3, and we can keep that on, oops, nope, we can keep that on L1. And then we just need a quick melee, like X, and I think that's all the bindings. Yep, and then we got our kunai.
Double, that's the spot. Triple kill. Fox in a hen house.
Okay. Yep. Okay, cool. And then we've got... Cool. And that's the Peter Panda dance. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go Moira. Moira.
I will
Okay,
find the key.
so that's grasp. And I want grasp on R1, L2, alt fire. But come on, brain. Oh, secondary fire, not alt fire, because I'm an idiot. Okay, and then that was, I think this is orbs, and then that should follow everything else. She doesn't need a next weapon. Jump L2. Okay, let's test that out. Alright, so we've got Misty on... I know I keep calling it Misty Step. It's basically, I'm a 5e nerd. It's basically Misty Step. Okay. Orbeez for R3, damage, healing, and actually I'm gonna go ahead and move her interact. Oh no, I did it again. Okay, oh man, okay. Quick melee. Okay, so that one must have been R1 because I didn't change that. Secondary fire is always L2, quick melee is R3, next weapon is right. Okay, I think I switched back everything I needed to. Switch over to Moira. Oh man, if someone actually ends up watching this someday, I'm big apologies. Okay. Jump L2. I think I want that on L3. I want that on ability 2. I think ability 2 is Orbeez, so I want that on R3. Interact down. Primary fire, secondary fire on R1. Quick melee on X. And she doesn't need a next weapon. Cool. Alright, let's try that real quick. Alright, L3. Yes, beautiful. Orbeez. Drain you of life. Ba-bow. Alright, cool. Ooh, and you can do that now. I totally forgot. Oh, wait. Sorry. I gotta test something out real quick.
Your end is within my reach. I require assistance. Such is the price of progress. You cannot escape me. Double. Pain is inevitable. Armagon. Double. Double. Triple. Nuisances and nothing more.
Okay. So, I think...
Surrender to my will.
Does it stop? I'm gonna have to time that. At some point. Okay. So her step... I'm trying to see if it pauses... I mean, I'm sure someone has tested this, but I want to see if it, like, pauses her coalescence, or if it just uses the time. Instead of doing damage, but her being vulnerable. Like, with Hog. Because he still has the same amount of time to do his scrap gun. This is terribly efficient. Okay. Okay. So we've got... Okay, so we need to ult and then immediately and see if it comes, if we can get it to come back in time. One... No. Okay. I don't think it halts it. I think it just uses the time. Okay, cool. Good to know. Let's go Zen. So I played a game with Zen like this. Excuse me. Oh crap, I don't know where any of his stuff is. So I actually kind of like, so I melee a lot as Zen, and I actually kind of like being able to fire and then put a discord at the same time. Like I usually, what I do is I map it to R3. That's what I'm usually doing. But I also jump a lot as Zen. And I actually, like, contrary to what, like, I've seen a lot of Zenyatta players in my tier, I'm not very good, Zenyatta players in my tier do is a lot of left stick aiming with Zen, but I do use that right stick, like, a fair amount. It's hard. Alright, I'm gonna leave him as is for now.
Resolution swiftly delivered.
Okay. Mercy. Okay, yeah, no. We gotta get in there. Okay, let's go. Let's go jump L2. Similar reasons. For her, let's see if we can find someone up. Come on. Yeah, they'll come to this corner eventually. Eventually. There we go. Alright. So it's just easier to hold and then, well, I can't switch guns. There we go. And like do stuff on your way down with L2 than it is to hold X. Again, it's one of those weird things that you can't really move around unless you're doing like a claw grip. Okay, yeah, we're doing Mercy, and then we'll make sure that we have actually selected Mercy. Yay. We're not editing everyone. Okay, so that weapon swap. I'm gonna go ahead and put her weapon swap onto R3. I don't actually fire with her a ton, but I do prefer it. I'm more likely to need that weapon swap quickly than a melee, because I'll usually set that up, or like I know that it's gonna be happening because someone's like diving me or something, or I'm like in between whatevers. Secondary fire, I like that on R1. And res doesn't really matter what it's on, personally. Oh, that's the secondary fire? That's so weird. I didn't realize. I thought her damage beam was secondary. Okay, so what skill? So it's skill 2 is what that is. Yeah, okay. Okay. I kind of forgot that it's an ability and not an alternate fire. So that it doesn't, I don't think anyway, I don't think that does has a ton of significance, except for like, when it says like to do stuff with abilities or it doesn't specify in challenges. I think that's like the only time that would matter. Alright, anyway. And then I need to throw secondary fire on something. Okay, what do I have available? So I've got that, that's all, and I don't really mean to, okay. Oh right, I don't have res mapped. Sorry guys, you're just gonna die about it, I guess. Okay. I guess I can put it on like down or over on the D-pad. It's not like super crucial, because I don't think you have to hold that down. I don't play a lot of Mercy. I had a friend that used to, like, Mercy main. Let's go ahead and put that on. Let's put that on right. Oh, nope, not X. Put that on right. Quick melee. There we go. Okay. Let's test that out real quick. Oops. You need to die. Ah, there you go. Like, one needs to die. Yeah, okay. It doesn't need to be held down. Cool, cool, cool. Where was I? There was this light. That's dark, literally. And I'm about to see, and it's probably okay. Life Weaver's a weird bag. Okay, so that's, and then. Yeah, that's awkward as hell. I don't know when that patch is coming. I think the workaround that I did was, I think I put it on R1. That's what I did last time. And we're making sure that we chose the right person. Let's see. Oh, we got a message from the wife again. I left today without, but I'll probably go back. Okay. Kill. Well, whoopsie daisy. Okay. So let's see, what does jump with this guy even look like? Is this gonna be like helpful? Oh right, it's not on. Oh, actually I do remember. Yeah. Okay, so let's see, what is his dash? His dash is on L1. I think I put dash on like L3. L1 to L3. Oops. L3. I think R1 is yoink. Yeah, R1 is yoink. And I think I put next weapon on that.
Life from life.
Yeah, that's alright. I think at one point I had the thought that putting it on L1 would be beneficial, because then you could like load it up like right on the switch, like as it's switching. But it's not actually beneficial because it's not like a toggle. It doesn't hold it for you. Like, it doesn't auto charge it like Baptiste's jump. And also the space in between the animations is long enough. One of the ways, I think. Yeah. One of the directions. That the speed just didn't matter. Yeah, let's jump. Okay. And that's on L2. And I still need a yoink. I have L1 available. Yeah, I'll probably use L1 for the yoink. Currently it is unmapped, right. And then I need an interact key, apparently. Let's go ahead and put that as down. What did I end up, which ones did I end up using? Up and to the left, okay. So what do we got? So we've got the flower, we've got, and then we've got switch. Alt still on triangle, we've got pedal, yoink. Oh, right. And then that's destroy. Alright.
better?
Well, if I'm not gonna be... Let's see. Okay, how helpful is having jump as L2 with this guy?
Those thorns are sharp, aren't they?
Oh, but I did realize that was useful because of the way that this works. So his dash. So when you dash, because a lot of characters it's like jump and dash, but when you jump and dash, he only gets like 10-ish meters. But if you dash and then jump, then it's like that far. It's like it's not that much farther, but like when you need it, you need it, especially when you're dodging fire and you're like trying to make a corner. So that is why I did I didn't do it right. You have to do it like right after you start dashing. Yeah, like that. Obviously if you're trying to make like a platform jump, like across, then you're gonna wanna jump and then dash, but actually, I don't know if he could make that. Admittedly, no, I'd probably need to use the smaller platform that floats around. Anyway, not a big deal. Anyway, okay. What is he doesn't? He needs an interact, which I think I can put as right on the D-pad. Which is probably what I'll do. No, he has an interact. He doesn't. Oh, he doesn't have a pedal. Okay. So that's yoink. Needs a pedal. All right. So we've got. Let's go ahead and look at the cosa, the thing. It's secondary fire, technicolor. Okay, so we've got L2, R2, L3, R3. Do we need that as R3? We don't. So we can use that as... I don't mind having quick melee on... It's not like... I don't think it's like objectively better than anything. I'm not like some prick. Like a... an X melee supremacist. X melee on X supremacist. Just thinking here. Okay. That's pedal. Yeah, that's pretty good. I actually kind of like that. And then yoink is L1. Ooh, but am I going to be doing emergency pedal or am I going to be doing emergency yoink? So actually, let's go ahead and put yoink. Let's switch those two. Yoink on R3 and pedal on L1. Taking care of business and working overtime. Okay, what did I just do? Pedal on L1. Yoink.
Stay near. You're blossoming.
Tree, mother trucker. It's so weird that you can kill the tree by pressing triangle. That's so, or by pressing the same button that you used to deploy it. Okay. Okay. So I actually don't have a ton of problems with Anna because she basically has a Call of Duty setup, which isn't like bad. I do like to jump though. She's actually not bad with left stick aiming though. Do I want to mess this up? Alright. I do want to try something though. Let's see. Okay. So I think the very least that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and on wait, did I haven't been messing up. Okay, good. Oh good god. I'm gonna go ahead, get over to Anna, and I think I'm gonna switch her L1 and R1, and I'll tell you why. Because I like to use her scope to set up the sleep dart, because I'm not good at hip firing it, because I don't know if you don't play Ana or like Widow or like the snipers in general. Some of them have desensitized aiming for when you're ADS. Like I guess that's similar to Call of Duty. So I want to go ahead and I'll do that, and that's going to be good. I think that's good on supports. Alright.
I'm the last one you'll ever cross.
Oh, right. I haven't done that. What are her defaults anyway? Okay. So, similar to Lucio, I actually like having Coach Gun on R3. And, okay, let's see what that does. Yeah, because it's like a boop. I still have everything else the same, though.
No sweat off my brow. Double kill. That one's on the house.
Okay, that's not bad. So, also what I usually do is I'll usually put her scope in on L, well, actually, can she scope in and jump? Yeah, she can. I think that's why I do it, actually. Okay, yeah, no. Let's see. I did it again. Okay, L1. And interact as L3, quick melee as R3. Okay, one moment, I gotta sneeze. Good talk. Okay, let's go over to Ash. And let's go. Oh, I don't remember what I just said. I like jump as L2 because I like things. Let's go secondary fire as L1. I think that took away her... Actually, don't... I think that's her grenade. Oh, what did I do? Okay, let's put quick melee as X. Let's just go ahead and start with that. And then I think her coach gun got unmapped. And then... So we got scope in. Oh, got a bullet. Okay. Oh, I just got booted out. Did I like spend too long in there or something? Hopefully it didn't like wipe my mappings. That would be awful. And actually, I think that happened like a long time ago in Overwatch 1. Oop, no, not Ryan. Nope. Okay.
Last one you'll ever cross. Don't waste my time.
Okay, cool. Alright. Okay, so yep, we got coach gun. Dynamite. Oop. Might be. Okay. So I like this, because it makes it a lot easier to do like coach gun maneuvers, because then you don't have to like remove your fingers. Yeah, I like that. Oh, oops, I didn't look all the way down. Okay, anyway. I think that is sufficient. I'll go ahead and I'll make sure that there aren't any big gaps in her kit. Ash, right, damage. Okay. Nope, everything's mapped. Cool. And then let's double check and make sure that these are good. Okay. Yeah, options. Let's see, who next? Well, Bastion's pretty easy, I think. Let's go ahead and switch to him. I think he's another one that I like as L2. And I think his R1 is his grenade. Yeah. Ah, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Alright, here we go. My dude. Alright, L2. R1, I like that as R3. L1, I think that's okay. What does his secondary fire even do? I actually don't remember him having one, honestly. Or if that's how, I don't remember it being labeled that way. Oh, that's a secondary fire? Okay. I didn't realize. So what did I map as R3? Ability 2? Does he not have an ability 2? Is that what that is? Okay. Alright. He's got one ability. Cool. Alright. So the way that this works out is we've got normal fire, L2 as jump, because he's got an enormous hitbox, so being able to get him around is good, and like up stuff, and then L1, we kept that, and R3 is grenade. Fairly simple. I like it. Oh, sorry. I was looking at my chat. That's why the aim on that was so bad. Cassidy. I always forget that name change because that guy was a creep. I think because not the voice actor, but there's a guy that worked at Blizzard. I heard about that like way late. I heard about that like a month ago or something. Okay. So let's see. That's the fan the hammer. So you know what? Yeah, let's give him the regular treatment. Cassidy. L2 as jump. You can kind of mess around with McCree. Fudge. I keep saying McCree. Cassidy. That's gonna take forever to get used to. Secondary fire is his fan, which I like on R1. You can mess around with his abilities like a ton because he doesn't have a ton, like a bunch of abilities. Okay, so I like that on R. Yeah, that is R1. And I like his roll on L3. Oops. Okay. And then interact, we'll put that on down. I don't think he has an ability too. Oh, yes he does. Let's see. So we've got...
We don't know when to quit.
Yeah, okay, we can put that on L1. Yeah, it's better to aim it, especially if they're gonna nerf the... Well, actually, they haven't said that they're going to, but I just kind of anticipate them nerfing the lock-on. Fudge. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, so we've got grenade... Wow, that was a really bad aim. Okay, fan, roll. Okay, good enough. Ooh, echo, big fun. Yeah, we're just gonna go right in. Echo. L2 is jump. She's another glider. It's just easier to hold, honestly. And then I think it's R1 is her burst explodey thing. Oh no, it's not. That's I like that as R1. Beam on R1. And then secondary fire is what that is. I like that on R3. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Yep.
I should try that again.
Cool.
Focusing fire.
Okay, so we've got. I think it's supposed to be like a rocket, but it always looks like a mermaid tail to me. For flight on L1, and then R3 we've got grenades, and then R1 we've got beam, and that's the Peter Panda dance. Oh, and melee on X. Okay. I don't mess around with Genji like at all. Car. I should learn Genji. I've been trying to learn more heroes lately. Let's see. How long has this been going? I have no idea. Good talk. Alright. I like his jump on L2 because that's where I like jump. I don't remember any of his other stuff. Secondary fire. Wait, is that? Yeah. Secondary fire like on R1. And I think that's his defense. That means that the other thing is his lunge. So I like defense on L1 and lunge on R3. Quick melee on X. Okay. Test her out. Okay. So we've got jump. Wall run on L2. We've got main fire, burst fire on R1, wide fire on, sorry, burst fire on R2, wide fire on R1, and then dash, R3, block on L1. Alright, quick melee on X. It's good, probably, for me. Like I said, I don't really play Genji. Hanzo. I've got a little bit of Hanzo time. Does he even have L2 map to anything? No, he does not. It's such a weird thing to have map to X. At the very least, let's go ahead and put dash on L2. Because I don't even think that affects anything. Yeah, technically it's secondary fire, but I don't think Genji has a secondary fire. I mean, let's put it back. Yeah, nothing happens when I press it. Okay, I said I play it a little bit. I remapped him like a long time ago, and then my mappings carried over, I think. So most people I didn't even have to, except for the new ones, of course. And I use a different Mei configuration now. I think I actually used to just use her vanilla, like for a long time, and then I saw the light. Okay, okay, let's see what that looks like. So yeah, dash, regular fire, sonic arrow, burst. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't feel like messing with that anymore, so that's good. I think I used to do like the burst arrow on R3 but that's honestly fine. It also sometimes is kind of hard to line up your shots, or like it would mess up your, like, I know it sounds weird, but it would kind of mess up your previous shot because you would be crushing into R3 preemptively. Okay, wait, let's make sure that the secondary fire isn't like, oh no, that just fires automatically. Okay, cool. Junk, ooh, junk. Okay. So secondary fire needs to be okay. Secondary fire triggers the okay. So I really like jump on L2, as you've probably noticed by now. And I jump. I haven't played a lot of junk in Overwatch 2, but most of the junk that I've played, I jump a lot. Okay. Secondary fire. I think I actually mapped that to like R3. Because it's like... I might swap those, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna swap those. It just sounds more appealing to have the trigger on it. Yeah, on L1. Okay. And then secondary fire, jump. I don't see any empties. Do you do you hear the empty spaces?
Hold this a minute.
I like that. Alright. Okay. Do I want to switch it to auto climb? No, I think I like having that on L2. Okay. Oh, May is always tricky.
They need our help. Did you see that shot, everyone?
Okay. Obviously, we're gonna go L1. Sorry, we're gonna go L2 for jump. Because that's how we roll. L2. 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 Okay. I actually do like that on L1. Because it doesn't really interfere with jumping. Sorry. Yeah, no, L1. Yeah, I like that on L1. Let's go. Let's go ahead and put secondary fire in R1. This is pretty much the May build that I usually run. Put that on R3, quick melee on X. Yep. Cool. Good show. I forgot I put him at his own. I'm kind of surprised he didn't go back, or they didn't go back. Alright. Farah.
Death from above.
Oh no, did I do it again? No. Okay, that's just what she has that ability as. Okay, well, Fada.
Taking to the air.
Okay.
En route.
So let's see. What do we want? I like boost on, or like the launch on R3, I think. And then quick melee. I actually don't really find occasion to melee a ton on Farah. Just doing something real quick. Oops, not what we wanted.
Taking off. Increasing altitude.
Okay, doesn't make a difference. Oh, but she does need a quick melee. I know I just said I don't use it much, but I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Aerial positioning underway.
Okay, cool. I'm done. Repulse. What are your default controls even?
Found your weakness.
Oh.
Cloaked in shadow.
I'll go ahead and give him a jump. Does that hurt anything? I don't think Reaper has a secondary fire, so I think that's kind of just a freebie.
A bad omen comes.
Cool.
Beware the shadows.
So Shorn.
We're in this together. All of us.
Oh, right. She doesn't have secondary fire either, so it's another freebie. I do kind of like... Oh, she does have a secondary fire. I'm pretty sure that's her... Cosa, that thing. Fudge. Okay. We are gonna have to do some tomfoolery with her. Okay, secondary fire. I actually just kind of like it on R1. And then that's just the... Whoops. No, we don't want that. So short. Okay. Ability 2 is the grenade thingy, the slowdown. Let's go ahead and put that on R3, and then quick melee on, yeah, alright. So I actually do kind of like her slide on L3, but I think I'm not using it right. It's a short version. Like, I'm not using it as well as I could be, like, as tactically. So maybe, like, once I get better with using her slide, like, when I should, then I'll do that. But at the moment, it needs to be a little bit more planned. And that's just kind of a... Make sure everything's mapped. Get her ult real quick. Won't be any problems with that. Alright.
This ends now.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh man, can you take out a tracer? Yeah, you can. Okay. Can you do it with a body shot? Sojourn's so new. I'm not used to her yet. Okay. Oh, very nearly. Oops. Yeah. See, not very good at slide. Still learning Sojourn. But yeah, no. Realistically, I can't.
Every soldier needs a cause.
There's some heroes that I just don't have down like super optimally, and so like for me there actually there's a merit to using sub-optimal key mapping, so I'm not just like accidentally randomly hitting like a bunch of buttons. Some buttons need to be a little bit more of a hassle to access. Okay, I'm pretty used to Soldier. Let's give him an L2 jump. Secondary fire is rocket grenade. I think I'll put that on R1. I think that was the Healy pod. I like that on... Oops. Yeah, no, I like that on L1. Right? Yeah, Healy pod. Rocket. I think I figured out a while back that you can't fire and use the rocket simultaneously. No, it stops firing. So, switching a button over isn't like a big deal. Yeah. It doesn't matter how fast you get back to that button. It's never gonna matter. Okay, and then I like ability 1 is sprint. I like that on L3 because I come from Call of Duty. Let's put that on down for interact. Yeah, it's just like sprinting in Call of Duty. And then voice. Let's get some high ground. Ooh, let's put more fun. Maybe someone with some health, but not too much health. Does she even have armor health? No, she doesn't.
I've got you in my sights. I love the smell of pulsing machines in the morning.
Nah. I use Soldier every now and again if we need like a hit scan and in the Healy pod, like if our people are just like out of position or like not healing enough, or our tank just likes to go deep.
In my world, there are no secrets.
Oh no, why is her L2 jump? Fudge! I did it again. Okay. L1, R1, L3, primary fire, secondary fire. Alright, so I think the last one was... Well, let's check and see if Sojourn... If I messed up with Sojourn. Or if it was on...
We're in this together. All of us.
No, she stayed the same. Okay.
Threat neutralized.
Cool. So, nope, it's a fresh mistake. Okay. Okay. Let's make sure we actually select Soldier. Okay. Jump. L2. Ability 1. I think that's sprint. So L3, R1. L1. That's ult, I think. Do I have this right? L3, L1. Oh yeah, that's secondary fire is the rocket grenade. R1 interact. Down, 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 and early around. Okay. And then rocket, and then sprint, and then helipod. Okay, we are golden. Alright, let's go back to Sombra. Select her in the menu. Okay, 212, we're still doing alright. I'm moving in like a week. And my well, is it a week? I'm moving on the 20th. And there's a tour at 4, so I still got time. Okay, let's go ahead because I jump a lot with her. Secondary, I think secondary fire is her hack. Let's put that as R1, and I think that's her translocator. So we'll go ahead and put that there, and that I think that can stay on L1 because I think that's her stealth. Okay, let's see how I did. Stealth, good. Okay, hack, R2, translocator, and then do you just hit it again? Yeah, on R3. Alright, rehash. R1 hack, R2 fire, L1 stealth, and hack, and bah. Cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that up front. So I like, yes, I like jump as L2. So Sumi. Secondary fire R1, and I think, I don't think that's teleporter. I think that is, oh, that is teleporter. Okay. You know, I think I might actually, no, I really do like, I do like having that ability on R3. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that, and we will do that. Okay, so the way that this works out is we have turrets on R3, fire as R2, teleporter on L1, still normal, whatchamacallit, can you not destroy? Oh, there isn't a teleport destroy button. That's interesting. Okay. I don't play a lot of sim. I like early sim, like OG sim. I played a fair bit, but not anymore. Okay, I still need to map like 2 things, I think. Quick melee and something else. No, that's complete.
Distributing turrets. What efficient defense. Double kill.
Okay.
Was that an attempted strategy?
I think I'm actually gonna try. I'm gonna try something new. Oh, fudge, did it again. Well, at least I'm remembering. Secondary fire. Quick melee. Alright, I have to do it again because I'm a ninny. I'm a goddamn ninny. Symmetra. Okay. Jump L2 and what's on L1 right now?
Another accurate prediction. Casting a sentry wall.
I think I actually am gonna leave that as L2. Because I am wearing. It's not because of a like a tactical thing. I'm slowly wearing out my like my R2. Because I map stuff. I map too much stuff to it because it's easy and useful for me. I need new PS4 controllers. I think the next ones I might get like a. I don't know what they call them now, but like it used to be like scuff controllers, like with extra paddles and buttons. But, you know, controllers with extra buttons make this a lot easier. Secondary fire, make that R2, R1. What was on that? That was teleporter. I want that on R3, and then quick melee X, and I think that's done. Okay, so we have turrets on L1. And okay, turrets on L1 and secondary fire on R2 because it's right above. And then teleporter on R3. Interact on L3 as default. And I think that's the Peter Panda dance. And then ult as normal also. Alright. Ooh, yes. I like Torbles. L2 jump. I usually put the turret on R3, which I think is L1 right now, which means that that is Molten Core, or his boost thing. R2 secondary fire. Quick melee. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's see, what did we mess up? Okay. So that's the turret. That's that. So we need a quick melee.
Make your maker proud.
Oh, I don't have anything on L1.
Wonder who designed that little chain.
I wouldn't mind putting that on. Oops. I wouldn't mind putting that on L1. I don't remember why I started mapping his little boosty boost to X. I honestly just don't remember. I think it's because I used to use unified mappings for interact and quick melee, and it just made more sense. I think that's why I started doing that. But yeah, that's not bad. It's not a button I usually need like super fast. Okay. Oh god.
Cheers, love. It's time to save the world.
You know, let's just leave Tracer as is. I barely ever play Tracer.
I aim to devastate.
And I don't know, this is one of those I don't know enough about playing her for me to make good decisions. So I should probably just try to play her as is. Okay, and she can't scope in while she's jumping anyway, so... Okay. So that's fine. I think I'm gonna switch L1 and R1 for her version. There you are. L1 and R1. There we go. Because you can't shoot. No, there's a gap. You can't shoot and grapple anyway at the same time. And also, I just have better confidence with maintaining what I'm looking at, like my grip, while hitting R1 for this particular character. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh snap, nice. Okay. I don't play a ton of Widow. I have played a bit. Okay, let's see, Ryan. I never jump as Ryan. Well, like, I mean, like, I have, but...
One step closer to victory.
I actually do have a mapping that I like better for Ryan, but I don't actually think mechanically it would make me perform better. I think I just like it because I like it. And I bet you can guess what the first thing is. L2S jump. Yep, you would be right. But I'm just gonna leave it. That's fine. I do jump especially when I'm in Nemesis.
I will tear victory from your grasp.
Oh, that's actually not bad. Okay. Okay. I still like it. I still like mine better. So I want to go ahead and fix it. I think secondary fire is his shield, and then R1 is his little field thing that pulls you down, and that means L1 is his nemesis form. Okay, let's see, what does that do? Yeah, I like that. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
I will speak to you in the language you understand. Violence. Suffer as I have.
Alright. That's fine. Okay. Orisa. I like... Big surprise. I think R1 is her javelin spin, which I like. As R3, L1, and then R1 for the thrown javelin. Yeah, there it is. I was like, what? Okay. And then, okay, so whether this works out. Got primary fire as usual, R3 for spun javelin, L1 for whoops. L1 for I actually don't know what this ability is called anymore. Anyway, and then R1 for thrown javelin. All right, and L2 for jump. Everything else is as usual. Junker Queen.
Is where I say
Okay.
you got too close, didn't ya?
Okay, let's see. What is the interaction like? I just forgot. Is there a break in the shooting? Is what I want to know. Okay, so there's technically like a delay for the throw, but not the catch. If I just had another button to jumper that wasn't X, like a paddle, that would be beautiful. Or like for the knife. Actually, a paddle for the knife would probably be the best. Alright, we're gonna move jump to L2 because I'm a monster. I need it. I need my fix. And then we can move... Yeah, we can move shout to R3. That's fine. Then we can move knife to L1. Quick melee to X. Okay. Primary fire, as usual. Shout to R3. And R1 is axe, and L1 is knife.
before your queen. Oh, someone shot ya.
I actually don't like that. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch knife and axe, I think. So whatever's on L1 and R1. Oop, did I just mess it up? Yeah, I like that. Because I can keep jumping while the animation goes for axe. Okay. So we've got R1 knife. And I like that because I can just move my finger, slide it up to the trigger. And then axe as L1. Jump is L2. Alright, and then shout as R3. Dope. Alright, what do we get? Oh, hey, person. How's it going? Alright. Diva. Let's go ahead and throw... Jump is L2 because big surprise. And... I like rockets on R3. And booster on L1 is alright. To me, defense matrix on R1. Quick melee on X. Alright. Boost. As L1, rockets on R3. Defense matrix on R1. And I think we are golden. Dope. Okay. Hog.
Apocalypse ain't over.
That's really bad, Hog. That's my bad. I'm sorry for subjecting you to that. Okay. Hog. And... jump as L2 because big surprise. I really like it. I know you haven't been watching this whole video, person, but a lot of my heroes, almost all actually, have jump as L2. Oh, but I don't know his core. Why would you even put hook as L1 as default? Anyway, that's just, anyway, R1, let's make that L1. Let's go ahead and put hook as melee, or R3. Secondary fire scrap gun R1. Quick melee as X. And he doesn't have a next weapon. Alright, cool. Does that? No. I was like, maybe if you hold next weapon, it toggles your fire. That'd be interesting mechanic to have. It kind of pointless. When he just has a straight up alternate fire. Alright, so we've got primary fire as R2 as huge. Alternate fire as R1. Because it's just easy to switch back and forth, and I like that. Hook as R3, and Peely Pack as L1, and of course jump as L2. Okay. Sigma.
Why seek answers when we do not know the question?
That's actually not terrible. So, for the one person out there watching this, I mapped my controls like a long time ago, like a long time ago, and I think they carried, I'm pretty sure they carried over from Overwatch 1, because I didn't have to do anything right away, because I just transferred my Blizzard account over. So I haven't remapped some of these characters, like I haven't touched them for years. The ones that haven't gotten, like, reworks. When they get a rework, I'll go back in. And so, like, my sim controls have changed several times throughout the years. But, like, the newer ones that were released closer to the end, like BAP and Sigma, are just, like, pretty much the same. Okay, R1. Okay, let's see. I want to see if there's a gap. Also, like, some of the patching is different now. So, like the things that can happen at the same time are different. So, like, that's why I'm retesting. So I want to see, does that interfere? It doesn't interfere too much. So you can theoretically do them at the same time. So yeah, okay, that's valid. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over in my options over to Sig and put his R1, his rock, to R3. And I actually kind of like shield on R1, which is what? Secondary fire? Yeah. Secondary fire. And that allows me to put jump as L2, quick melee on X. Okay. Because, well, actually, I'm kind of curious. Can he? Yeah, he can. Okay. So he can fire at the same time. Well, I might rework that later then. But anyway, alright. So, barrier on R1, fire on R2 as usual. Grasp? I don't remember what that one's called. On L1, and rock on R3. And then, of course, you know, Graviton Surge. Or, it's not Graviton Surge. What is this thing called? It's not Singularity. I don't remember. I don't have the quick reference thing on right on the D-pad anymore either. I leave those open for alternate mappings for, I'm trying to remember. There's a couple of heroes, like the new guy, Lifeweaver, that it's just kind of screwy, so I use some of the D-pad buttons to make his, like, more quick access stuff a little bit more accessible. I actually, yeah, no. I was like, I actually like Winston. No, I don't like him as default. Jump L2, and I'm pretty sure yeah, that's, I think this is his boost jump. This is his shield. Put that on L1, and his secondary fire on R1, quick melee X. Okay, so the way that works out. R3 boosted jump, R1 secondary fire, R2 primary fire, L1 bubble. Alright. That's the Peter Panda dance. Ball. Ooh, I've been getting into some ball lately. Ball is fun. With the patch and new season, like with Lifeweaver, my, like, first, I don't know what, like 6-7 hours of play, I actually wasn't able to play as Lifeweaver because the support role was blocked out by people queuing in, because I usually just queue in as all roles to warm up, because support is what I have the most experience with, and it's the easiest for me to just jump in. And so I'm gonna have to look at this again. And so a lot of times I'll just queue in as all roles and expect to land on support. Sometimes you tank, but it's pretty rare. It's a very rare day when you queue in as all roles and end up on damage. But anyway, and so I didn't actually get to play Lifeweaver. I think I've only gotten to play him like one. Actually, I think that was me imagining things. I don't think I've played him. Oh, I'm not gonna be. Yeah, social. Where are we at? Sorry, like that part. There we go. The upper right hand part is blocked for me because of where I put my camera. Lifeweaver. Actually, let's go. Sorry, I'm colorblind, so it's really hard for me to see the little boxes. Here we go. All modes. So Lifeweaver, I don't think I've played any. Yeah, no, I don't have any time as Lifeweaver. So I've played him a little bit in like the practice arena, in like, I mean, the target range. But that's it. Because the first like 7 hours, support was just locked out. People were legit just queuing in to support. And then, like, the 1 or 2 times that I did finally get to play support, sorry, I'm just like, I'm looking at the default controls for this. The time that I did finally get to, one of them was a game that was already in progress and they already had a Life Weaver, and then the other one was they just got to it like before my screen even like loaded into the game. But it was a very beginning of the game, like it was a, you know, it was like my game, so to speak. I wasn't queuing in on someone else's game. Anyway, sorry, I'll get to this. So I like ball with, what is that as right now? Is that L1? Yeah, I like L1 as L2. Because I like being able to switch out of that. And then I like that as R1. And I think that's his shield. And quick melee. Ooh, what did I mess up? Oh. He doesn't have a quick melee right now, does he? Oh, he does. It's just X. Okay. Okay, I'm actually gonna switch that back. Let's go ahead and put, because we need a jump. I'm kind of deadlocked here. This is a problem that I don't recall having. Okay, so is there something that we haven't mapped yet? L1 is open? L1 is open. But I really like having that on L2. I mean, I guess I could put quick melee on L1. That'd be really weird for me, but I could. Let's see what jump is like with L1. That's so weird. Yeah, I'm gonna put quick melee on L1. Well, no, it's still gonna be easier for me to hit jump with. I honestly don't remember how I worked around this. I guess maybe I just don't jump a lot as ball. That's so weird. Okay, anyway, well I'll go through this real quick. Sorry, this is just I don't remember what I did for this previously. Well, actually, yeah, no. I'm gonna switch that because I'm gonna melee more than I'm gonna need jump with ball. Is the way that usually works out. Okay. Okay. Good talk. Thanks. Thank you for helping me work that out. Sorry, I know that looks like I'm looking away from the camera. There we are. Thank you for helping me work that out. I have a phone down here that's monitoring a chat, and I don't know why I looked at it, but let's go and put jump as X and then quick melee as L1. It's weird AF, but I think it'll be alright. Yeah, okay. So what that gives us is L2 is shift in and out of ball, and then L1 is quick melee, R3 is shield, and then R1 is grapple. And then of course, you know, you've got that as the default. Actually, I do want to try. I'm gonna try something really quick. Is it just a tap, or do you? Oh, it wasn't on cooldown yet. That's probably what happened. Okay. Yeah, it's just a tap. Okay, yeah, that's fine. For some, my pile driver was still on cooldown, is what happened. And for a second there, I was like, "Are you supposed to hold circle now?" I was like, "I don't remember that from, like, the last time that I played ball yesterday." Or anyway, okay.
Dynamic reinforcement engaged.
No, okay. So I'll go ahead and I'll leave jump as jump. So actually, I didn't need to mess with this part at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw a quick melee here and shield as L1. Okay, fine. There we go. Okay. I just missed them entirely. So I went ahead and I put quick melee back on. Alright, full recap. Primary fire as primary fire, L2 as switch in and out, R1 as grapple, circle pile driver, L1 shield, R3 melee. Alright. I didn't need to do all of that, but some of it was very crucial. Oh, for the fun. Ooh, let's go to the ones that are actually like walking, because that would be entertaining. There we go. Goodbye! Okay. Cool. Let's see. Zarya is real easy. We will crush them. Maybe actually going into Zarya's controls would be dope. So yeah, as you can see, I have messed with everyone's controls thoroughly. Except Zarya's. Let's see. L2 is jump, and let's go ahead and put secondary fire as R1, and I don't remember which ones are which of those. L1 is self bubble. And yeah, and then we'll put bubble other people as R3, and then we got a quick melee X. Okay, the way that works out is primary fire as primary fire, secondary fire as R1, self bubble L1, bubble others as R3, and jump is L2, and that's Peter Panda dance. That's everybody. That's actually everybody. Nice. Note.
Every moment growing into who you truly are.
Oh, it's probably gonna kick me out of. I think that's what's about to happen. It's gonna kick me out of custom. Sorry, practice range. Oh, cool. Let me stay. Earlier it kicked me out because I was taking too long. Person watching, I don't know if you're an Overwatch fan, actually, or if you just needed something in the background, but I'm always interested to see what people's builds are for, like, the new people. So if you wanted to see my Life Weaver, I have primary fire as primary fire. And for the switch, I have R1, because there's not, like, really enough merit to have it as, like, an easily accessible button where you don't have to move your finger, because the animation time, like, between switching, and there's, like, no way to cancel the animation, to make it happen faster. So, like, even if you're, like, holding the button down, you still have to wait the full animation time.
Can't have it getting worse.
Like, it won't preload. So that's why I have that as R1. L3 as dash, because I used to be a COD player. R3 as yoink.
Stay near,
And I think L1 is flower. Yeah. I say I think because I came up with this, like, yesterday.
A little care always helps.
And also with whatchamacallit, Life Weaver, there's a merit to having it. Let's go and pop, and then ult is ult. L2 is jump. There's actually a merit to having time in between your like your primary and your secondary gun, or your needler and your thing. So you see I'm at like 3 out of 12 whatchamacallums. If you spend a full second in between, so I switch over to my needler and then I switch back, it's automatically reloaded, and so like spending time for there to be an animation has enough value, because then you're not just standing there, you know, not healing your team or not doing damage. So it's built in such a way that you're expected to do both at the moment. From what I understand, they are going to patch him like stat basically as soon as they figure that out. So I don't know. Oh, also, I don't know if you've messed around with this yet, but with Life Weaver, so he's got a dash and jump. Like, I mean, everyone has a jump, but he's got a dash and jump, and the distance that you get is actually different. So for like a lot of the characters, the way to get farther is to jump and then dash. But with Life Weaver, if you jumped and then dashed, oh, and hit the wrong button. Sorry. Okay. So if you jumped and then dashed, which is for me R3, you're only going to get about 10-ish meters or so. And I know it's not like a big difference, but if you dash and then the second that you hit the dash, you go to the jump. Sorry, my brain is still learning this character. You get farther. Actually, what is that? That's probably like a whole meter farther. So I know it's not like huge, and if you're like trying to jump like a gap like that, between let's see, that's more helpful for pointing. Between that one and that one, you wouldn't make it anyway. You'd have to make it up there to get over to there. But like if you're trying to make like that kind, and you know you're working with like falling, then you would still have to jump and dash, obviously, because you know if you tried to jump in midair, that's not going to do anything.
Irrepressible.
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, that's everybody. I think actually I went ahead and I left Zenyatta mostly alone. Ooh, I haven't touched Doomfist. I'm not good at Doomfist. Let's see, what is he like vanilla? I got Doomfist down a little bit in Overwatch 1, but that was when he was still damaged. So what is that? Okay, it's primary fire. Okay. And then I don't like that as block. I don't like R1 as super defensive abilities. Like when I'm pushing and stuff, like when I'm really zeroing in on people, unless you can do this, like the things at the same time. I'm trying to think of a good way to put that. Oh, unless there's like a conflict, unless you can do something else at like the same time as your primary fire, and like it just so happens that your defensive ability kind of has to end up on R1. I don't like it for whatever reason. Okay, so let's go Doom, and jump is L2 because that's what I like. Excuse me. And I usually like his fist on R2 and that on R1. Especially because like you can't use it constantly, like it's an intermittent fire. Like it's not just use and then reload animation, then use again. Like it's time. See, what did that oust? So we got jump, we've got, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put the unmapped defensive ability on L1, his block. And what does that mean? That means that this is his, like, lunge and ground pound. I know I'm calling them all the wrong names. I realize this. Quick melee as X. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so let's see, what do we got? Okay. So that would be like... Sorry. Like I said, I don't really play Doom. So like I'm making sure that I'm not just wasting cooldowns. Okay, so if we jumped, then... Oop! I was trying to not hit that platform. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, so what are we even trying to do? So maybe like... Maybe if we try to land on that. Okay. Baby steps. Well, I mean, we can just make that with our lunge, so just something a little more exciting. There we go. Okay. And I think I heard that this still kind of works. So you've got... Yeah, kind of. Let's try that again.
Rocket punch. This is your warning.
Well, it's further to the right than I thought. Gonna have to work on a lot of this. So I know that you can... And then you can cancel... I'm trying to remember how that works. So I think you can cancel it right... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. See, what's just like the base farthest that you can get just by lunging? Actually, it would be helpful to do this. Oh, there's a roof there. Okay. Let's start on this end. See how far we can get. Soon as that platform passes. Okay. Okay. Right about here. Yeah, it's a lot better. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. So what I've heard is you make your engagements, I guess this probably work better like over here. You make your engagements with the rocket punch, and then you make your escapes with... Ooh. Make your escapes with your... That was really bad. You make your escapes with your lunge as much as possible, unless you can like find like cover. That's not good juking. I'll learn them eventually. Okay. Cool. Alright. It's like 3. Well, I think I'm gonna make a sandwich. Maybe watch some Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm on season 2. It's Domino City. And I might be back on later, because I think I just need to take today off. But I might be back on later to stream some games. I think I'm probably going to do that on Twitch, though. I don't know. But thanks for watching, human. Have a good day. Oh, right. I'm idiot.